What's the most amazing thing about the universe? In the grand scheme of things, we are all immortal. Although our organic cells will die and our consciousness will cease, the atoms that make up our bodies will simply be new compounds. Since energy is neither created nor destroyed, if our atoms continue to be, we will eventually make up the building blocks of new compounds. Our atoms will be part of the cosmic phenomena, like watching the sun swallow up Mercury and Venus or witnessing supernova and black holes. Maybe our atoms will even return to a nebula, and the cycle will begin again. We can say that we all live forever. As an agnostic, I process death differently from my family. I don't think of death as the end or as a finality. I don't believe in the afterlife as most religions conceive it. One of my favorite quotes from Battlestar Galactica is, "All of this has happened before, and it will happen again." I think there's some truth to that. It's captivating to think that we can live forever through our atoms. I also like how you approach death differently from your family as an agnostic. The quote from Battlestar Galactica is spot on, and it's a beautiful way to explain our eternal existence. The human brain is one of the most complex and astonishing structures in the known universe. It contains approximately 100 billion neurons, each of which can connect with up to 10,000 other neurons. That means there are trillions of connections in the brain, which allows us to think, feel, and perceive the world around us. Interestingly, the number of neurons in the human brain is comparable to the estimated number of stars in the Milky Way galaxy, which is around 100 billion. It's truly remarkable to think that the human brain has as many individual units as there are stars in the galaxy. As a neuroscientist, the study of the brain is my passion, and I am constantly amazed by its complexity and adaptability. Our brains are capable of learning and changing throughout our lives, and this ability is what makes us unique as a species. The more we learn about the brain, the more we can understand how it works and how we can use this knowledge to improve our lives and the lives of others. So the next time you look up at the night sky and marvel at the stars, remember that your brain has just as many individual units, each working together in complex and intricate ways to create your thoughts, emotion, and experiences. As a neuroscientist, I'm sure you have a lot of interesting facts to share. The fact about the brain having as many neurons as stars in the Milky Way is mind-blowing. The idea that we, as sentient beings, are a way for the cosmos to know itself is a fascinating one. It implies that we are not just isolated beings living on a small planet in an incomprehensibly vast universe, but rather that we are intimately connected to the very fabric of reality. Carl Sagan was a strong advocate of this idea, and he believed that our ability to understand the workings of the universe is a testament to its remarkable intelligence and self-awareness. But with this realization comes a sobering realization as well, that we are also a way for the cosmos to fear its own demise. When we think about the eventual end of the universe, whether it be through the Big Crunch, the Big Freeze, or some other catastrophic event, we can't help but feel a sense of unease. We are not just observers of the cosmos, but active participants in its fate. Our actions, our choices, and our knowledge all contribute to the unfolding of the universe itself. In a way, this knowledge can be both empowering and terrifying. On the one hand, it means that we have a vital role to play in the universe's ongoing evolution, and that our existence is not meaningless or insignificant. On the other hand, it also means that we bear a tremendous responsibility, not just to ourselves and to future generations, but to the very universe that birthed us. Our choices and actions, both individually and collectively, can have far-reaching consequences that we may not even fully understand. So, the next time you look up at the stars, remember that you are not just gazing at a distant, impersonal void. You are looking at the cosmos itself, and it is looking back at you through the eyes of every sentient being that has ever lived. The idea that we are a way for the cosmos to know itself is a beautiful thought. I like how you connect our apprehension of the universe's end with our existence as sentient beings. It's both fascinating and humbling to think about. The concept of viewing the dinosaurs from a planet 65 million light-years away may seem far-fetched, but it is based on a fascinating scientific fact about the nature of light and time. Light travels incredibly fast at a speed of about 299,792,458 meters per second. However, even at this incredible speed, it still takes time to travel across vast distances in space. In fact, light can take millions, billions, or even trillions of years to reach us from distant objects in the universe. So, when we look at the stars in the night sky, we are actually seeing light that left those stars many years ago. The farther away the star is, the longer it takes for its light to reach us. This means that if we had a powerful enough telescope and were on a planet 65 million light-years away from Earth, we would be able to observe events that happened on Earth 65 million years ago, including the existence of the dinosaurs. That's an amazing fact. It's mind-blowing to think about what you could see from such a distance. It's breathtaking to think that every single random event since the dawn of creation has led to us being here right now, asking this question. From the birth and death of stars, planets, and galaxies to the genesis of life, all of these events have led to our existence. I often wonder if it happened by chance, or if we would end up in the same configuration of atoms if the universe had a reset button. If the universe ends the same way it began and condenses back to a singularity in a few billion years, then the same unknown trigger for the Big Bang occurs again, and all of history starts repeating itself. Maybe this has already happened, and we're just living in the most recent iteration while thinking it's the first time. The idea that we could be living the same life over and over again without realizing it is a mind-bending concept. If the universe has already gone through a similar cycle of events multiple times, then we might be living in the most recent iteration without realizing it. It's a crazy idea to consider, but one that certainly makes you stop and think about the mysteries of the universe. It's a commonly accepted fact that the universe has a lifetime of 13.8 billion years. To help put this into perspective, imagine mapping this lifetime onto a single year, with the Big Bang occurring on January 1st at midnight, and the current time being mapped to December 31st at midnight. According to this mapping, anatomically modern humans didn't make an appearance until about 11:52 p.m. on December 31st, and all of recorded history took place during the last 10 seconds of the year. This enthralling concept is known as the cosmic calendar, which was popularized by the late Carl Sagan. It's a powerful visualization of the vast expanse of time that the universe has existed, and how human existence is just a tiny fraction of that timeline. No matter how far off a point in time we imagine, time will keep moving forward without fail, and eventually, that moment will be now. As a child, we might imagine what it would be like to be an adult, and it feels like that time is so far off. However, as time moves forward, we eventually reach that point and become adults ourselves. The same idea applies to the future of the universe. No matter how far off a point in time we imagine, eventually, time will catch up, and that moment will become a reality. It's a thought-provoking concept that makes us realize just how finite our existence is in the grand scheme of things. One of the most significant things about the universe is how young it is. People often look at the universe's age of 13.7 billion years and consider it to be ancient, but in reality, that's nothing compared to what's to come. Stars will continue to form for another 100 trillion years, and even after that, their remnants will exist for quadrillions of years. Black holes will produce energy that can be used by intelligent civilizations for 10,100 years. It's both exciting and humbling to think about how much we have yet to discover and achieve as a species. The future is full of endless possibilities. The possibility that we are among the first intelligent life forms in the universe is a fascinating one. It suggests that, despite the vastness of the cosmos, we are still in the earliest stages of the development of life and intelligence. This could mean that the evolution of intelligent life is an extremely rare event in the history of the universe, or that it takes a long time to reach this level of complexity. If we are indeed the first to reach this level of intelligence, then it could also explain why we have not yet encountered any other intelligent life forms. We may simply be too early in the universe's timeline to have crossed paths with other civilizations that have also achieved this level of development. It's a little bittersweet to think about how we may never know for sure if we are alone in the universe or not. I hope we do find evidence of other intelligent life someday, but if not, it's still amazing to think about the vastness of the universe and our place in it. It's incredible to think that everything we have, from electricity to the internet, all came from this planet. Even the most advanced technology was always possible. Humans just hadn't figured it out yet. It's amazing how far we've come as a species, and it makes me wonder what other incredible advancements we'll make in the future. The possibilities are endless. The concept that Douglas Adams puts forth in his writing is undoubtedly thought-provoking. According to Adams, the universe's purpose is so profound that it remains inexplicable to us, and if we ever uncover it, the universe itself would disappear, only to be replaced by something even more puzzling. It's a fascinating and captivating notion that leaves us pondering the mysteries of the universe and our existence within it. It's possible that this has already happened, and the universe is now replaced by something beyond our comprehension. The idea invites us to delve deeper into our curiosity, explore the unknown, and seek answers to questions that may never have answers. I love this quote from Douglas Adams. It's a funny and thought-provoking way to look at the idea of the universe's purpose. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos.